At 67 degrees again, and I mentioned that breeze is there, but only up to about 15 miles per hour. In Albuquerque, it's 77, and that wind is around 21 miles per hour sustained. But I'm expecting that to really die down as we head toward the sunset hours. And right now, we're looking at temperatures which I would consider about average for this time of year. We're looking mostly at 60s and 70s. A little bit above average when we start looking toward areas like Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. A touch warm, but that's because we have some high pressure overhead, and that tends to sort of compress the air. It makes things hotter at the surface, and that's why we're looking at 91 degrees right now in Carlsbad. But I'm also saying we live in a state so diverse. At the same time, it's 91 degrees right now. We're talking about freeze warning tomorrow morning for areas across the northeastern plains. And that really stretches almost up to Union County, including communities like Las Vegas and out toward Glorieta and down toward Clines Corner. So that freeze warning goes into effect at 2 in the morning, and it'll expire tomorrow at 9 a.m. Morning lows ranging from 26 to 32 degrees within that area. So it's going to be freezing there, otherwise cool to cold in other areas of the state. So we're not going to be getting our first freeze in the Albuquerque metro tonight. It can be 41 degrees here, but you can see Las Vegas, 31 predicted for your low, about 32 in Raton. Down south, Ruidoso at 38 degrees. Meanwhile, the lower elevations will be 40s and 50s. Tuesday has that high pressure system kind of scooting on down to the east, but that means we're still under the influence, which means it keeps those clouds and any sort of moisture out of here. Going to be feeling very comfortably autumn cool as we get toward Wednesday, but a little bit of moisture is going to start to move in. This isn't part of a big tropical system, which we got way back at Balloon Fiesta. This is just a little pulse of moisture moving in with the system on Wednesday. So we could get some isolated storms. I don't think anything too significant. That'll be moving out toward the east by Thursday. But then the wind starts to pick up on Thursday, and it can be a little bit breezy on Friday as well. But I'm predicting dry for most of the state, except for northeastern areas of the state. Once we start getting towards Saturday, though, I think the wind is going to pick up. And this is pretty typical for the autumn season. Those westerlies really start to kick in, and that's what causes those breezy conditions across the area. So we'll be watching that. But all in all, I'm expecting temperatures right around on par with average for the southeast. And you can see that the southwest is also going to be mostly in the 70s and 80s for tomorrow. 7-day forecast, Roswell looking very dry. Just a slight chance of showers on Thursday. For Silver City, I think that moisture pretty much stays away from you even through Thursday. So your temps will be mostly in the 70s. Now, as we start looking toward northern New Mexico, it's going to be a little bit of a cold start. Again, like I mentioned, for areas like Las Vegas and Mora, even out toward Roy. But across the northwest, it's going to be average once we get toward the afternoon in terms of temperatures for this time of year, mostly 60s. So for Farmington, a lot of sunshine for tomorrow. We get some clouds moving in by Thursday, 20% chance of showers. You can see for Las Vegas, it's kind of a so-so chance, a 20% chance of rain for Thursday, both locations. 56 tomorrow for your high in Red River, but a very cold 25 degrees in the morning. I'm expecting mostly 30s, upper 30s for areas like Santa Fe tomorrow morning. Going to be staying there at least for the first few hours of the morning, and then by the afternoon getting to the 60s. It's going to start to get breezy Thursday afternoon and again this weekend. So for the East Mountains tomorrow, another dry day, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures from Belen into Bosque Farms, low 70s. And I think we'll be comfortably right in the middle of average for this time of year with those highs. So it's 71 degrees tomorrow for Rio Rancho. And for Albuquerque, also low 70s. Call for a bit of rain. I should say rain and wind chances on Thursday.